Creating your lead magnet. So, what I recommend for those of you who don't want to pay and outsource for a lead magnet to be made, because quite simply, you can make a free lead magnet for yourself very easily with canva.com. So, in case you aren't familiar with Canva, Canva allows you to make videos and primarily pictures of multiple uses, as you can see here already with the recommended for you templates. That you can make YouTube intros with Canva, videos, Facebook covers, posts, and all sorts of things. And in fact, these are how I design things for my YouTube thumbnails, videos, and whatnot. So for you, there's a lot of things you can do as far as this type of lead magnet you want to give. Oftentimes, what is of substantial value to someone is like a document, a catalog, or a very short, I like to say, playbook of something of value to your prospect. So, what I like to do for most of my lead magnets, I'll go to Documents, and this will pull up different templates that we can use. Some of these are not going to be relevant for most of your applications for a lead magnet. Like, you're not going to make a resume. You're probably not going to make like a physical trifold brochure. However, we can create like just a very simple report that might be of use in creating a lead magnet. And we'll see the really cool templates that we can utilize as well. So for this video, I'm going to use a report as my template for a lead magnet. It's gonna pop up the screen here, and I'm in the Canva creator for my template. Now, what I like to do is use a pre-existing template. I have a Canva Pro subscription, so I do have some premium templates I have access to. However, Canva is completely free to use, and there are plenty of high quality free templates as well. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to choose a template that I like. This one might not be free. Either way, there's lots of awesome free options, but I'm going to choose this template called Social Media Report. Now, obviously, you don't need to have a lead magnet related to social media to use this template. It's just purely for design aesthetic. So this can even in fact be, for example, we have our group for Las Vegas multiplex real estate. We can make this the Las Vegas investing report. Just completely making this up. And as you can see, even though this typography is not formatting correctly because my header is a little bit long, again, you just have to be creative, adapt on the fly, and just make adjustments as you go. So we want this to be maybe, let's try this. There. So we can do that. We can do at the time I'm filming this is August of 2020. So on and so on. So that is how you could start out making your cover letter for your first page of a lead magnet. And if you want to add a second page, just click on Add a New Page. And again, here you have a template of 10 different pages you can use. If we want to have something conventional, like we have a header, let's click there, where we want to maybe discuss something. So we can say market conditions in 2020, and then we can say Jacob's mission, vision for, yeah, Jacob's vision. And then from there, I could have edited the text and such. So again, just get creative and just see what other assets you have here. If I want to add a table to illustrate a point, or perhaps itemize a budget, or what have you, you can do it like this. And there's lots of templates as well that if this doesn't fit your vision for what you want to use, go right at it using anything else. So let's actually delete all this and do another template just to show you how actually easy using Canva is and how honestly easy it is to make a lead magnet. So let's do another niche just to be in context here. Let's do, okay, I think this is pretty popular as a keyword in terms of like gardening, backyards, what have you, or sustainability. So if we were doing something to save the environment, we can do like little pots. If you want to use your own artwork, although this is stock, you do have the option of adding in images. So I think you guys get the point about just using templates, but there are really cool features you can also utilize. You can upload your own stuff. I've got mine here. I'm going to just exit out before you see what I've got. And there's a lot of stock images you can use, or again, I have a pro subscription, so I do have access to more images than a free account, but there are tens of thousands of free images you can use. If you don't want to spend the time scrolling around, which I don't advise, I like to just type in what I'm looking for. So if I want to look for a green plant, I'll just type in green plant. Something might come up, something might not. And yeah, so again, somewhere with the pro plan, and a lot of images are still free. So just use your creative savvy. I'm honestly not the most creative guy, but if you can just work with a template and edit around, you can come up with some cool stuff. And so this already has a shape pre-programmed, and I'll show how to do that in a bit. So if I want to use this image in my cover letter, I could do that. If I wanted to use this instead, I can do that. Although I did that a little bit sloppily. Let's use this image. I think we see this a lot for stock photos of leaves. And then if you double click an image in Canva, you can rotate it and move it around. And you're probably wondering, okay, Jacob, this image was actually a rectangle. However, it came to be a circle on this page. And if you guys want to be savvy with that, you can go to elements and use different shapes, or rather frames specifically. And let's say I wanted to use a different geometric shape. Perhaps I want to actually show an image of, let's put it here. Let's do something with this iPhone template. And I think this is really cool for a lot of usages, but just giving you guys an example. And then let's upload a video, a photo of, let's say, roses. And I could just drag this here, and I have an image of roses onto an iPhone just like that. And let's see, you can add in text, headings, subheadings, text. I think that's fairly self-explainable. Different fonts, different typographies. Of course, you get more with the Pro account. Video is interesting, although I don't advise, if you're doing a PDF guide, to include video in your document for the obvious reason. Your PDF is meant to be a text-only document. If you want to utilize the background, you do have stock options. This is more so relevant if you're like doing a YouTube thumbnail, but you can definitely spruce up your lead magnet by using a pre-existing pattern. Just like that. Just drag and drop that baby. So those are really the basics of having your lead magnet made. You can add in colors. There's just so much you can do. Change the font typography, size, color, bold, italic, underline, alignment, so forth. And really, all you have to do once you're ready to go, let's just say we did all the editing, did all the typing, and we're ready to save this. I'll actually want to click on this upper arrow and click on download. So I'll download this. I want to save it as a PDF. And then I will download it, save it on my hard drive, and then upload it onto my Facebook group for use. So again, there's a lot of different ways you can set up your lead magnet. What I advise most of you starting out, do a 2, 3, possibly a 4-page guide. Spend an hour setting it up, typing out your copy, spend some time designing it, get it ready, and put that baby out. So That's everything you need to know about the basics of setting up your lead magnet.